Hello there, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer version 5 as we continue the brand new campaign as Ered Luin. We have reclaimed Garth Helagoth and Perth and Luin, but they are subplots of the story for this campaign because we have already managed to snaffle up Buzzradum. So, we are set to make some good money. Not as much as if we had Khazad-dûm or East. Khazad-dûm East is the one with the mithril and is an absolute beast of a moneymaker. But we are doing okay. And we shall... What can we build? Any things? We're very aware that we would like money. Money is key. But we might actually be better off waiting a turn and spending a larger sum of it. So things are looking up. We have decided, or we will decide in the next 2 turns, or is it this year? I think it's 34, turn 34, because we've had the message saying that the elves know that something tricksy is going on with the Grimborn. We're going to reject the Grimborn, although I don't know if that actually causes an invasion in itself. Do you have to fight the Grimborn if you don't? We'll find out. But we are not allied with the elves. We're going to leave them as they are. If they choose to attack us, even though we decide to be good, then that shall be their mistake and not ours, and we shall destroy them. But at the minute, we are all about keeping our home territories secure and safe. Ooh, we now have some free upkeep options. That's lovely. Let's get a pipe hall involved as well. For Hamgathol should be able to produce catapults soon. Well, not soon, now. Are we building catapults over here? Yes, we are. So this is the beginning of the actual army. And then on top of that, we are selling our map.
Is there something I can do for you?
No, we don't want an alliance.
Is something else you'd like to suggest?
We would like 1,000 if you could be so kind.
Do not think farewell.
Right, he is now going to make his way to talk to the High Elves because we don't... I don't think we've sold them our map yet. He's coming down into Dorwinion, or into Ravanian, sorry, and then on to Dorwinion. And we would very much like them next. 5 turns, 3,000. Do we have that next turn? We might do. But we're going to build an army and then we're heading east then to have a look at... Oh, I was going to say Finabel, but it's not Finabel. Finabel's in Ered. Fuerost. Fuerost is the castle to my east. And once we take that, we will have a land border with the realm of Angmar. I keep wanting to say the Witch King, but it's not the Witch King. Hoo-hoo! Thorin is now here. We are not taking it. You're going to be the governor of Garth Helagoth. Well done, friend. So what is coming up from the south? It is... We're going to need range. Range is the thing we're lacking at the minute. We're going to need some crossbows. We're going to... Oh, you've already got some. Does Thorin's Hall give me any free upkeeps? No. You give me 2. And you give me 1, so we're automatically at our limit. Buzzradum has completed its pipe haul. So next for them is the barracks. And that gives me free upkeep, and that gives me more money. Where are Rohan go? That is nuts. Oh, of course, because Isengard is turned off essentially when you're not playing as Isengard. So Rohan are just doing Rohani things. They're going north to fight the Dunlendings.
You bring a proposition for my king? You have another proposal then?
Technically, we should be able to get that because we have 6 territories. Would you like to give me that? No, because you're
Of course, sire.
you're a git.
Yes, sire. I cannot go there, sire.
I cannot go there, sire. Oh,
Opening talks with their dignitary, sire.
aye, we are. Right, we're now looking at trying to get to Fuerost. We're trying to make a bit of a beeline for it.
Aye, sire.
So we can give our great leader, Clan Lord Gore, an army for him to go and take the fight to Angmar. Now, the Buzzradum reclamation does take a while, so now we've got it, we can build it up, and when we've got through the 2 stages of the collapsed vaults, we will be attacked. Now, I've been looking at it. There's quite a cool little feature. If we're definitely going to lose. We're going to lose the city when we get it, when we've cleared that last vault. But let's get some ironmongers. Once we've cleared that vault and we've lost, I think we get the option to call on all of the dwarves to make a grand army of sorts to reclaim it for a second time, which will be really cool. Now we can retrain you, that's good. Where did you go?
Aye, sire. Yes, sire. I must stop here, sire.
So 1,200 seemed too much for you. How about 1,000 this go? You're modest.
I do not think you. Something else you'd like to suggest? Leave this, that is all. Farewell.
That is irritating. I want their money. He's nearly home.
Aye, lord.
And actually, yeah, you're going to have to go there to get your retraining. We've got 1 crossbow. We should be able to think about getting some more ballistae, but we don't have the money just yet. So, not much for it. We've got to group an army together and we've got to head out into the world. If we get our way, we'll go Fuerost, then we'll head south to Barketta, and then we'll loop back on Ostgalon. But Ostgalon is completely useless and is a little pathetic village, and we won't be able to do much with it for a very long time. Right, let's try this again.
You're on.
Is there something
Reasonable now, so let's see if 800. That is a bargain, mate. You get 6 territory. There you go.
You should be very well.
You are mistaken, sire.
Aye.
That's not possible, sire.
Gonna go to Ilanin
I am a king. Yes, sire.
as he heads up.
Continue tomorrow, sire.
Ostinathiel is going to be Goblin. Or Khazad-dûm might have burst out already.
Aye. Onward.
Is iron plate what we're needing for the next upgrade? Yeah. Oh, there he is. Let's do that.
My king.
It's always a good day when you can finally get the catapult out.
Aye, sire.
There you go. And in 3 turns, that's ready.
Awaiting your command.
Then we shall be moving against Angmar. So, I had a driving lesson today, and I'm not particularly very good at it. I've been doing it, it's now February, I've been doing driving lessons since September-ish, and I have now gone 3 whole lessons without stalling it once. I do think that the tide is turning. It's a really bizarre thing. For someone that's never been interested in car, I would like to drive because it would halve my commute to work is eye-wateringly long. I travel 3 hours every day. That's both journeys, there and back. But 3 hours every day I spend on trains and buses, and with the train strikes
Bring a proposition for
and
my
everything that goes with it,
You have
It's-
another proposal then?
there's a lot of taxis involved and waiting around. So driving is quite key. It's quite high up on my things to do this year, and I would very much like it done by. I've given myself a year to do it. I don't have a car to practice in, so I'm kind of sort of stuck that way round. But
My king. Aye. Forward.
I feel like I am improving. I feel myself improving. Well, we don't need you because we should have 4 somewhere else. There's 1. There's 2, and we can build him. And we're going to start. If we do that, then all of that will be ready next turn. So we need to focus on armor. Armor is the next thing that we need to upgrade. But it won't happen overnight. Don't you give me 1? Ah, so we can build you. No, we'll build you there. How much are you costing me a go? 200.
Aye. Move out.
Stick you in there. I'm rather pleased that I managed to get Buzzardum that early on. It's proved to be quite satisfying. And I'm happy with my choice. I think again, at this stage, because the channel is still early and the Lothlorien campaign is going on, and I've removed the Dol Amroth videos because the sound levels weren't good, and I did most of them in the first week of the year when I first started the channel, so I think that's something I'll revisit. The comments on it, I think one gentleman just put "too loud, goodbye" in the very tactful way that YouTube allows people to speak to each other. Buzzradum. We need to get some money. So Buzzradum having roads will be very helpful. Now, the next go is when you have that available. Oh! How much do you cost? We can build 2 catapults. That's awesome. And then we're off. Without delay. Unless we can bump into some... No, we can't bump into some forces. Up we go.
That's not possible, sire. You are mistaken, sire.
I am a warrior, not a diplomat.
But going back to the driving thing, there is a slight issue. I have had a provisional license for, I don't know, 10 years now. And my provisional license is about to expire, which is disappointing. So that means I haven't booked my theory, or I don't foresee a problem with my theory test and passing it. But
Aye, Lord. Aye. Aye, sire. My king. My king.
But one of the things that I have to do now is going to be renew my theory, my provisional. And I can't really do anything with it until I have completed the next stage. And then, hopefully, driving by the summer, that's the aim. That's what we're trying to do. That's trash. What's inside it? Have they whittled it down? Oh, it's just 1 unit of Rudar Huskars. So the war with Angmar is about to begin. Naught we can do about it, and we should get some money from Dorwinian, and then maybe if we go to the Dunedain first, maybe. I am thoroughly enjoying being the Dwarves at the minute. It's something I'm a fan of anyway. I like Dwarves. Dwarves are just cool. Even in the car crash that was the Rings of Power.
Aye, sire.
You have a proposition.
Would you like to swap?
I must say we are not convinced.
That's a joke. What about if we did that? No, I said I wasn't going to ally with the High Elves.
Got a plan in mind.
No, we didn't want Ostgalon.
Aye.
The forces make their way to Fahamgathol.
The troops there, sire.
Oh,
Yes,
Hadnu.
sire. We cannot go there. Move out. Merging armies, sire.
Where is... Right, we're over here now.
You have a proposition for us? There is something else you wish to propose then?
We'll take 1,000 friends.
Acceptable. An honor and a pleasure.
Yes.
Farewell.
Aye, sire. Of
Should be
course.
coming down to Luin and then making it start going to where he should be. Because we need to be outside the Dwarven manses for the ability to call on the Dwarven aid once we disturb the shadow and flame. We don't really want to retrain them until we've got another pipe haul. So, how long are you going to have? 2 turns. Let's have some money. You're going to cost 3,800. What do I get next time? 2,000. Oh, maybe we'll save up for that mine. Dum-a-dum. And then it is key to focus on our armor upgrades. Dwarven early tier units, when they've been upgraded thrice for their armor, are still usable. They're not amazing, and you do want to get to the Gabil-Gathol Guard and the Azagal's Tomb Protectors. Oh, it's turned to the Angmarim. And that is the aim, but you can still use early tier units if they have been upgraded. Because they are... Look at that, we've got basically a full stack.
Aye, Lord.
2 units of archers. Oh, we're not going to take all 6 of them, are we? Or are we? Now we'll leave 2 behind. So Fuerost is where we are aiming for. And we've got 1 turn to wait. Is Buzzradum available to build anything? No, that's... But we're on 167, remember that. When we've got the...
Splitting up the troops, sire.
When we've got the roads up, this is when Buzzradum starts to really prove its worth. They've already got Gandalf. Is that Gandalf? Can we zoom in on that? That's Gandalf, the Grey. Why is he there that early? I thought you had to wait till about 50 odd turns to get him. Just another example of how they cheat. But he's about to be poleaxed by that Gondor. Gondor Goblin stack. Alright, let's have a talk to you.
What is it you wish to discuss?
We have trade rights. But now I have many more territories, a whole variety of them. Oh, okay. Would you like just 500 for the privilege of knowing where
this
the...
proposal is a
damn
good
it!
day to you.
Ha! Right, let's go down here.
Yes, sire.
What do we want? Do we want that? Right, let's go talk to Buzzradum. Let's see what we can get here. 173. So you want a market. We have to be very aware of the fact we are about to lose money.
Aye, sire.
We're going to keep 2 behind because they are
Aye.
going to be
Aye, my
free upkeeps, and we don't want to...
noble sire.
I mean, we're paying for it all anyway, so there's no real issue. We're going to take 4 of Yao.
Move out. Aye. Joining our forces. Aye. Aye, Lord. My king. Merging armies, sire. My king. March. Aye. Joining our forces. Move out. Merging armies, sire. Aye, sire. Aye, Lord. Combining the armies, sire. My king.
How much do you lose taking him out? 300. What are we going to be then losing then? 900 to go. Yeah.
Honor, my lord.
Aye, sire. Aye. Aye. Merging armies, sire.
In your name, sire. Making camp here, good sire.
What do we get for a military unit? I wonder if they're going to give me some catapults.
Of course, sire.
Round we come.
Yes, sire.
Oh,
This journey is over, sire.
that's not ideal, is it?
Your honor.
You're been done as well. Incredibly excited to see the catapults in action, and hopefully this episode will have a battle before we finish. If not, there'll be lots of battles in the next one, but I do try to ensure that at least one battle happens. Otherwise it's very much a gentle one that you can just put in the background and listen to the sound of my sultry tones. Sultry isn't a word then, sorry. I've been reading Game of Thrones again. I'm on book 4, and Tiana Merriweather is always described as a sultry woman, which means erotic. And I'm not suggesting that's what I sound like. That would be ridiculous.
Honor, my lord.
I am a warrior, not a diplomat.
There is something you wish to speak of? And you would speak of something more?
You have the money. Pay.
We must decline this. Our
Get.
discussions come to a close.
Anon Enorod. See, had we accepted the rings right now, that army that I just built, I would have probably tried to ally with Angmar, if that was a thing, if it was available. And the army that we'd built would now be heading south to Mithlond, causing all sorts of problems. And we would have had Grindfarn, he would have been going south as well to take the other one that isn't the capital. Forlond, I want to say it's Forlond.
Something I can do for you?
Can't remember if you've bought it already, no.
Goodbye.
Right, we need you to come
Of
here.
course, sire.
We need to get our diplomats in place
There is something you wish to speak of?
for when we lose Buzzradom to the Balrog. Every little helps. You're going to be the diplomat that stands outside Erebor. Dwarven labourers! You generous souls.
My king. Move out. That'll do him today, sire.
My king. Aye, sire.
Yes, my king. They shall not see me, sire. Moving quietly.
What are we going to put in it? I think we'll put
Onward.
these. How much did your mines cost? 3.8. What are we on? No, we're losing money for some reason. That's upsetting. I'm not sure we need you. That's nearly 300 saved. Oh, my chair is doing the squeaks. I have a terrible habit of sitting on my own left foot, and I think that's going to cause me problems in later life. My left knee is shot to pieces. It's shot to pieces through years of playing football, squash and rugby, but my left knee is buggered. And for some reason I find it so comfortable to sit physically on my left foot. My fiance gets very cross because whenever we sit on the sofa, she loves her sofa more than she loves people. So she thinks that the sofa should be in the same condition as when she bought it.
A proud victory. Well done, men. Aye, sire. Move out.
It'll take a keen set of eyes to spot us here, sire.
Aye, lord. We've marched our limit.
We're going to... Yeah, so if you were to come round to our house, she gets really irate when people sit on a sofa the way that they naturally sit on a sofa. And she takes that to mean they've gone out of their way and they're trying to upset her. I mean, she's just mental sometimes. Absolutely mental. And I have to point out to her, like, I used to sit... And when she's not here, and if she is listening to this podcast, congratulations for finding me out, love. But I prefer to sit with... I think most people curl a leg up underneath themselves. So it seems bizarre to me that she thinks that everybody should sit how she expects them to. But of course she's not told them that she expects them to sit in a certain way. So how the hell would they bloody know? Oh, they're going to go there. That's fine. We're going to try and take Barchetta away. They can't have Oscalon.
Aye.
Because they wouldn't siege it out.
At your service.
Come down and have a look at what it is. Oh, it's Overlord Agandar and Forhen. What's he? Is he one of the custom? Oh, he's just Witch Knights. He's one of the original members of the band. As we rush to get our diplomats in position. In case we lose... Well, not in case. When we lose Buzzradum. So hopefully we can take that army out of Fuerost. Now it is ours. And we can try and... well, not try. There is no try. Do or do not. There is no try. Messages on a postcard for who you think I'm doing the voice of. That was a terrible impersonation, but the speech was word for word what he actually says. That is Yoda talking to Luke when he says the X-Wing in the swamp is too big to lift with the Force. He's only done stones. Do or do not. There is no try.
Yes, sire. Of course, sire.
Fuerost.
Aye, sire.
Right, we haven't had a battle for a while, so I'm inclined to attack you.
Aye. Onward.
My king.
Be gone.
Leading the men with honor.
I will only address you.
See, you've got a ballista, but I also have ballista, and mine are better than yours. And this might be the end of the episode. I am going out for dinner tonight. We're going to a curry house. A very fine curry house. As we are in Birmingham, but curry houses in Birmingham are relatively, I would say we're quite famous for having good curry here. Particularly where I live. There's a problem with the accent. I don't have the accent of where I live. I'm from Birmingham. But there is a place here which, when pronounced in the regional accent, I thought was called the Curry Bank. And it's not. And if you know of the place where I'm talking, it really does sound like they're saying the Curry Bank. And that is meant to be world renowned, according to the locals here. World renowned, famous cuisine. I'd never bloody heard of it. So, I think they're lying. But as it turns out, they actually do have really, really good curry. And the thing that you got to remember when you go, it's one of those marvellous ones that you take your own booze to. And they are, not only is the food really, really good, it's bloody cheap. Are you going to come to me? Yes. Right. If we were in a city, I would suggest using the mortar shot. But because we're not... Oh, we'll just do that. Because we're not in a city, I think the traditional catapult shot is where we're heading. Oh, let's probably get you on defensive mode. You all want to be on defensive mode. And in fact, what we could do here is we could shoot the Warg Raiders. There you go. Let's see if we can have a bit of fun. Get ready for it. Whoa! You could shoot them. Get ready again, here it comes. Grape shot. Oh! Take out these wargs. Now they're hiding in the trees because they think that's going to be helpful for them. Have we destroyed all of the ballistae? No, there's still one to go. So let's have you shoot in there and we can take the ballistae out with our usual shot. That's the target.
We're under attack!
Yeah. That's too high. Poor shooting. Poor shooting. Oh, that was nearly there. I fucking love. Oh, I'm sorry, I saw. I absolutely love the Dwarven catapult. I think it's just so cool. Let's shoot them. Misfire. Have I just ripped my own thing apart? Right, let's move you up.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
We're here, laddie.
The enemy general.
There
lies
you go.
dead. Let the crows have his
Great
miserable
shot,
bones,
Supreme.
and let our swords have his men.
Let's get some mortars on this sneaky unit that's hiding in the trees there.
Only half the enemy force remains.
We've successfully taken out the ballista. So let's move this other flank around. There we go. And we're just going to march them up. Now that's what you need to watch out for when you have Dwarven catapults. When they run out of their main shot, they automatically switch to the grape shot. And that causes huge problems if you don't pay attention to it. As I said, what will happen is you'll sort of mangle your own front line. See, you're now going as well, just as I was saying it. Well done.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. Look how our cowardly foe be in awe of the victory we have won here
How
today.
many kills do the catapults get? 103. That's a fine start. That wasn't really the ideal conditions for them. They want a big blob of men, not... I mean, you got to remember, there was only about 900 of them there in that battle. And what you want them to do is sort of blob up so you can just shoot your grape shot over them and massacre them one by one.
Yes, please, my lord. Have mercy.
Victory! Making camp here, son. Honor, my lord.
My king. We march no further today.
So we're going to try next episode to knock out Overlord Agandar. Which last time I checked they were looking for backstories, and you were meant to sort of try and write your own sort of history of him and why he's ended up taking charge after the Witch King has been called back to Mordor. That's a pretty cool feature. I do like the fact that Dak has written their own storylines for the Nazgul, and they haven't done it just by writing it themselves. They've done it by asking the community and asking the people that play the game and people that wanted to write, what do you think the backstory should be? And I think it allows for a bit more ownership from the fans.
Sire, the enemy
Fuerost is
through
under
our walls.
siege, but don't worry, Clan Lord Gore will be there. Don't worry, everyone. Oh, we're not making a lot of money at the minute.
Your Honor.
Let's just remember to move the diplomats to where they are.
Possible, sire. Aye, sire.
Where did you go?
Yes, sire. You are mistaken, sire. Of course, sire.
You are who? Anna the Gossip, Sunuris. You're going to go over the
Aye,
pass.
sire. I must stop here, sire.
Oh, you're going to bump into the... Oh, maybe you'll have a two-fronted war.
Leading the men with honor, sire.
Huh, you didn't want to retreat, really? Likes the colds. Okay. That's a weird trait. So, we'll start the next episode off with the... Are you unique? No, you're going to just die, though. You're going to die, friend. And then we're going to be looking at him. What does he have? Temple Wards. Ooh, how exciting. And then 1, 2, quick stop to Barchetta. It's all that simple. I can't imagine anything ever going wrong with the plan. We're not... Yeah, we're building in Barchetta, Buzzwood. So, I do hope you're enjoying the Ered Luin campaign. I certainly am, and that's the only reason I make these videos, is to document my success in Middle-earth and Fire and Blood mod as well. There should be another Tully video coming out soon, and hopefully
matters on the field of battle.
I'll put up a poll for which evil faction you would like to see. But until we meet again, take care.